I don't hear anybody that I could be echoing off of.
Yeah,
Hello.
it's fine now.
Okay, because I was gonna say, because it can't be on my end, because I'd be able to hear that. Because I don't have my, headphones so loud. Okay, so now I have to go find some kid named Elio.
That's a side quest, Alex.
Yeah. I was just looking, because I had no idea what I was supposed to be.
How did I get
I had no
here?
idea what
That
my
is
next
quite-
thing was.
Windmill aisle.
Oh, nope.
Going.
That is not what I wanted to do.
So I'm guessing the only
Alright,
Sonic
somebody-
game we're all looking forward to is, I guess, Sonic stuff.
I love how they've queued up porn music for this one.
Ciao.
Yeah.
They went bam bam
Hey, guys.
ciao.
Where's my fucking camera angles? What am I supposed to be doing? I just need to...
I forget. Sonic has like one of those buttons
Thank
where
you.
you can ask the character and they just tell you, hey, dipshit, go here.
I mostly just want to be able...
To do something.
No! I mostly just want to be able to move the camera freely.
Alright, you're on a warehouse. Right. I have to see if you kick Kevin's small ass scream.
Oh, damn it. There we go.
At least I didn't put on title cards cow and chicken.
Yeah.
At least I have some chicken. Says a certain Jenkins of.
God damn it, I hit the button!
A certain Leroy of Jenkins.
Yeah. So, peep guys, you know what? Random question. Beef or chicken? What you do if you had to pick one?
No.
Chicken.
Wow, Alex. Neither
both-
beef nor chicken.
They
He's vegetarian.
both smell terrible.
Oh. Okay. Oh wow, that's something I did not know. Good to know.
Yeah. I am not a vegan, therefore I do not.
Yeah, he
I
does.
do not
He's
introduce myself as hi. I'm a vegan and my name is Alex.
Alex, let's put it this way. Hey,
I require protein in my diet.
you would then boast about how vegans are so much better than normal people, with your
you
psychic
also have
powers.
Yeah, I was about to make the breath. Yep, stop it. So hey, you're somewhat better than most vegetarians. You're not acting like you're somehow better than everyone because you don't eat meat.
Well, whose fault is that, game?
This is why I kind of
Because
the
I
Wii
pushed the
version.
button and you didn't do anything. No, I did not tell you to do that, son.
Casey Kasem quit the role of Shaggy because of a Burger King commercial.
Well, briefly, but then
Demand to make Shaggy vegan.
yeah, we discussed this a while back with
Yeah, that was-
Bender.
That's such a strange thing to do.
Yeah.
By the way, the balancing segments.
Thank you,
after,
Sonic. No, I need you to climb up. No, there we go.
You're not welcome. Hey man, sometimes when you get heated in a game, sometimes your filter just gets turned off. And you turn off friendly fire.
Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, not you. Look at me.
That's how it usually works.
do not know how any of the speedrunning tricks with the Werehog's, one of the Werehog's aerial combos works, because it's just like...
No, fuck! You know what? Fuck this. Your son's gonna stay missing.
Look, man, the best way to speedrun the Werehog is to not play the Werehog as little as possible.
Yeah, but speedrun Werehog is to play Werehog as little as possible. And as little as hedgehogly possible. Okay, so I'm presuming that I need to go to not China.
Yes.
Here
Well,
we
that's
are.
unusual.
Big China.
I gotta open all these doors.
Sure, I'll beat up Robotnik's minions for you. Assuming that's what that actually is. If it's an off-brand badnik, I can't help you.
By the way, Alex, you want to know what's the benefit of having the Werehog music turned off?
What?
You don't have to hear...
But I like that.
Why?
I mean, look, it's not gonna be good. It's like Seven Strings and it's a good song on its own, but when you have to hear it so many times, it literally becomes the worst thing ever.
I kinda...
the hell and back.
I prefer the Crush 40 version of that song.
Well, yeah, I prefer two only.
There is a Crush 40 version of the Werehog theme.
Yeah.
There is?
Okay.
Hold on. Let me look it up.
If there is, I'm just gonna...
Need to find 7 more sun medals.
Yep. So you better get to searching.
God damn it, I just... Fuck you, game. Okay, so I've got 2 of 2 sun medals that are in this location. What the hell was that? I found 3 sun medals in there.
Once we know, Crush 40 did not make a remix of the Werehog.
I was going to say...
Of course not. Well, you said that, Kevin.
I was hoping that... I don't know what you guys were talking about. And I was like, what?
I was just saying Crush 40 did a version of 7 Rings in Hand.
Okay.
Yeah, we all...
It's way better than the title theme.
Stung by Steve Conte.
Yeah.
Look, I do like... Well, I do
also
like
worked on Cowboy Bebop.
I do like the original, but that's only because of the fact that if it wasn't for the fact that I have to keep listening to every time I go to the menu to a secret range, I probably would like it a bit more.
Then you just hear Eggman and just to annoy Sonic going, "Make believes reborn, make believes reborn, make believes reborn."
Yeah,
Legends.
No. Oh, it's just looping the first.
In hand, wonder sun,
Ah, God.
all under
PP like, as I'm just trying to play through the game, PP like.
Thank you, Arnold.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I need you to do it! I need you to do it now!
So a couple of celebrity news that we ended up getting in relation to anime is that apparently, not only has Don Don's dub gotten one of the elite, I believe the singer for Dragon Force to play in their show.
Is that
In the dub,
was that ZP Theory? Was that actually ZP Theory?
I think.
I hope so, because no offense to the new guy, but he's not that great.
Anyway.
No, ZP Theory. ZP Theory is awesome.
Anyway, so they got the singer for Dragon Force, but they also ended up, but for Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, they got Gambit himself to play somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Tatum.
And
I don't think
other
Jessica Wang.
other voice actors are like, oh, we don't need Magic Mike in Demon Slayer, and I'm like, would you like to audition for the show? Oh. So I'm sure Steve Staley would have taken in your auditions.
It's Mark Hudson. Mark Hudson's not as good.
That's a shame.
Mark Hudson will forever,
There's-
he's great, but he's he'll forever be playing second fiddle to ZP Theory.
Alright, behind the voice act. Don't you fuck me over now. Yep. Let's please hope you got season 2 stuff. Okay, there's a bunch of guest stars. What we got over here? And
Well, Sakamoto Days has got an actress or
Yeah, I also have to be reminded of the fact that Sakamoto Days ended up getting Blue Beetle to voice act it, and I'm like, why?
which one was which Blue Beetle?
Solo
Ah,
from the shitty movie.
and they got
yep, they did get the lead singer, Mark Hudson in it.
Yeah, I said that already.
Yep.
Yeah, no, props to the guy. He's a good enough singer, but good enough is not Dragon Force. They had Sebastian Bach singing for them on tour for a little bit. And around the same time, ZP Theory was the lead singer of Skid Row. Skid Row never recorded an album with ZP Theory. Like, I don't know why they did that. Like, that's just so
Weird.
dumb. Eh. And then they only got one record out of the new guy, and then he had to stop because he had to go. I think he had to deal with some kind of cancer. And it's like, fair enough, if you're gonna drop out of a group, that's a valid reason to do it. Far more valid than some people have.
Oh yeah, I guess for all the people who still watching actual TV, Tsunami's back again.
Tsunami is back. In other news,
Yeah.
in other news, Cartoon Network remains dead.
Netflix One Piece has released season 2 trailer.
Looks cool.
Well,
Hope they don't fuck it up.
They're gonna fuck it up.
I mean,
they
it's-
did screw it up. Season 1 was good, damn it.
Yeah, and guess what?
I mean, it is. Look, it's Netflix, so they always have a possibility of causing problems. But
Yes.
Oh, I encountered the salesman another time.
Alright.
okay, so I can get 2 more sun medals from here.
I know it. I hope they can do it well. Oh yeah, I guess Titan. Oh yeah, they finally released Hollow Ali Axria, the official sequel, Fate Stay 9 visual novel, after literally 10 years. Let's see what else.
It's time for this. Well, guys, I hope you like balancing sections.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, this act that I'm going to be doing while Alex tries to catch up is a balancing section all throughout.
Man, I hope you like the werehog, kid. No shit. Not a full body.
I found
we
an
gotta-
invisible wall.
Eh,
Sonic is very confused.
I am
Sonic-
very confused. Alright.
I'm just destroying these Eskimos' property. Is that right?
Done. Now I approve of property.
I'm on a
damage.
world adventure. I'm looking for sun medals. Apparently, I can't progress the story without them.
Yeah.
You want to know how many sun medals you need to beat the game?
Is it over 9,000?
120.
Ah,
So-
that's
Somebody
as many
fucking
stars
do.
in- that's
Well,
almost
here's
as
the
many
thing,
stars in
Alex. The
Mario.
best way to get all those sun medals is to try to find
damn
them. Try to find all the ones that are in the werehog stages.
Yeah. Because, you know, they're all about more explorative. You're not moving at Mach 5.
Mach 5? Really? That's slow?
Yeah.
Sonic moves far faster than Mach 5, dude.
I know. It was 5 was the first number that came to mind. When you say Mach something, everyone always says 5.
What is it like Terminator? You know there's a first one, but he's like saying the number 2.
Yeah, it's like one thing. Yeah, you know Mach 5 not the fastest, but everyone just says Mach 5.
Well, it's
It just
also-
sounds cool.
Mach 5 is also the name of the iconic car.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh God!
In my fault, it's just that Mach 5 is just very iconic.
Oh thank God!
What the hell did you just do, Sonic?
A lot.
So
Dude.
what? Sonic, what were you doing? Alex, while you were having weirdness on your end, I had some weirdness on my end, where Sonic was like, "Ah!"
Alright, I looked away. Something weird happened.
That tickles.
Let's see. Oh yeah, right. The world's stupidest name, 2XKO. So I had a little interview. Something about having a small character roster. Yeah.
No,
okay,
no,
yep.
no, god damn it, Sonic.
Yep, oh yeah, here it was. Yeah, 2XKO is apparently going to have a release of 10 characters. That's right, 10 out of 170 characters. They are only going to give you 10.
That's stupid.
Who are they? What is
2XKO.
this game?
2XKO, the stupid League of Legends fighting game. The League of Legends fighting game with a stupid name.
It sounds dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tag fighter.
There's a League of Legends fighting game.
There's a League of Legends
It's
fighting.
a tag fighter. A tag fighter with 10 characters. Sounds like it's a very poor tag fighter.
Yep, and I guess, and that's not even the best thing. Another 10's coming on purchasable.
On what?
This is a free fighting game, apparently.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, yeah, 10 purchasable on release, and the final 10 are super overpowered, required to your play, and can be obtained via. Gotcha. What the fuck? Yep, this is according during an interview with one of the directors.
This game sounds like it's going to suck. At least for a little bit.
I mean, the game does look thing, but I mean, things look good, but 10 characters on release for a tag fighter when you, especially because it's from League of Legends of all things.
I mean, I was gonna say, this is Riot, right?
Yeah.
It's not like Riot doesn't have the money to make this kind of game not suck, you know?
Yeah.
Here we
Yeah.
go!
But yeah, it's gonna be, and this game's gonna release apparently late 2025. So this year.
Here we
Sonic.
I mean, then again, it is possible. I am willing to give it a pass since, I mean, I gotta remember other types of, like, the Power Rangers fighting game had, like, 12 and, you know,
That wasn't a good thing. It was a great
wasn't a good
game, but fucking hell, if they'd have put a couple of more fucking fighters in there, guys. How hard would that have been? And Power Rangers has bunches of characters. Literally thousands, I think. And not all of them would have been, ideal.
But yeah,
God damn it, Chip.
It is still unacceptable. 10 fighters for a 2v2 fighting game. Like, especially from Riot of all people, with like bills who have billions of dollars on standby.
Well, yeah, this is an entry into a cash cow franchise. I kind of feel like we should be getting a little bit more out of it than this. Like, people... Then again, this is the same Riot who allowed Arcane Season 2 to happen. So apparently they're just not averse to allowing their big thing to be ruined.
And the fact is that this game was in development for almost 10 years, and this is all we got.
You know what? We need to stop games need to stop being in development for that long.
Yep. But yeah, yikes. I guess we'll have to see, will this thing be able to be a niche fighting game? Will it be actually a solid one on Evo, or will it be like the other tag fighting game that just came out recently? Hunter x Hunter, which...
The Hunter x Hunter fighting game looks terrible.
It looks terrible, it's jank as shit. I mean, seriously, the game is busted as all hell. The game's busted as all hell, and the online crap. Like, there's literally a character that can kill an entire team in 6 hits. Game is busted as shit. So far, the year of tag fires is not looking good. We already got 2 that are, we already got 1 that failed, 1 looks like it might crash. I mean, we'll have to see. League of Legends and Invincible versus...
Can I just say, like, if your game takes longer than... If your game takes longer than a year to develop, don't fucking make it. Okay? Is that reasonable to ask at this point? Because so many games that come out, they take forever to be made. They're complete dog shit.
I agree with
And
you,
then
Sonic.
they
That
lose,
level is
and then they
lame.
lose a bunch of money.
And it's not even just that. The fact that, I mean, yeah, sure, some people will say that, yeah, fighting games are difficult to make, but you gotta remember that even other games have made way more characters with even less time. Like Under Night, it had launched with 12 characters. That game was developed for like 3 years. Red and Blue, the first one, had launched with 11 characters. Also took 3 years. Street Fighter V launched with 16 characters. And it took like 4 years to make. And 2XKO had 9 years at most. 10 if you want to get technical. Like, I mean, heck. And yeah, I know people in the ride. And yeah, I know people who are ride fanboys that probably be mental gymnastics. Like, oh, I didn't not fake. But look, people, other fighting games that have done way more, but will have way less budget.
Yeah, that's the big deal that people are always talking about and simultaneously forgetting. Like, it's the equivalent of Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps kind of thing. Like,
yeah, like saying that thing, like, yeah, sure, you're right, unless you know the context of it.
So,
yeah, sure, he did make a box of fully powered armor in a cave, but one, that armor barely lasted shit, and two, that box of scraps was literally made.
I don't think that's what they're referring to.
well, no. See that?
They're referring to the arc reactor.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about
the
that
thing, though. People
in the
don't-
circumstances. People used to build more with less, and now we're getting less with way the fuck more.
Yeah, I mean, look at Street Fighter 6. I mean, yeah. I mean, every DLC pack is probably going to release 4 characters because each character takes like about a year or 2 to make alone.
Which is absurd. Like, you shouldn't be making like, the characters that you're building should not require this much to do, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure, some people will probably say, oh, you got, with the frame data and the fact that every character's gonna have a world tour mode. I see, but still.
Oh, come on.
And also Street Fighter V.
I am doing terribly in this.
Yeah, I think you've used like twice now, kid. And get the advantage up.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yep, another loop. But yeah. I mean, I guess, because, funny, because, yeah, just like how with, I guess, gaming, I guess really just the way with gaming in general is, like, things are getting more expensive, so yeah, less, now people are gonna have to go with the whole less is more thing. Gone are the
And
days where
I've always been of the opinion that everything should be as much as it needs to be. Like, you don't need to slash everything down to the bare minimum. Like, give us what we're, give us whatever it needs to be, But at the same time, people are putting way more into things than anything could possibly need to be. There's so much detail in your average character model.
You know, speaking of
that-
which, the game we're playing is, well, was split into 2 separate teams after Secret Rings came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Wii
No,
and
I'm-
PS2 version were handed off to Dimps, while Sonic Team handled the HD version. The HD version
Yep.
being the version we're playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, game.
Dimps, of course, being known for their for the fact that they worked on of a number of other things. Sonic Advance.
Yep. And also some Street Fighter 4.
And now the game has taken a while to load.
Well,
Yay!
so yeah, as
Loading
we were saying
times.
about the whole thing about too much, it's like how to describe it. It's like a perfect like food, for instance. Like this burger probably looks all great, has all the details, but when you eat it and take a chunk, there's like barely anything in it. It's like you're getting. It's like yeah, sure, it looks great, but it's like the substance,
Well, it's like
the soul.
it's like with one of the things, like those cakes that are like half fucking fondant, you know? Like nobody wants that. Like you can use that to make to make your thing like look
All my
a little
games-
better, but you have
my
to
game-
use your
Well, the
your
game's
pieces
not
appropriately.
responding.
Reset.
Wow.
Unfortunate.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
When was the last time you saved?
Don't worry, it auto saves.
Oh, good. But yeah, it's like sure, there are some times you can get away with the whole too much shit, but in the thing, but if like when I think, but the fact that I could see like okay, if guys like you have all this money, but you add all this unnecessary stuff, and yet here comes some indie game or or hell, one of those free to play gotcha games, and yet they're able to do way more with what they got, and I'm like, okay, what's your excuse?
Oh yeah, it's like it's the thing about everybody wanted Mother 3, right?
Yeah?
Mother 3. It's like, hey, give us Mother 3. Hey, it's like, hey, there's a fan translation they're willing to give you if you'll put the fucking game out, guys. So it's like, nah.
I'm gonna do my own. Now we're gonna do our own thing and never release it outside of Japan.
Yeah, we'll give you Mother 1
and 2.
Yeah.
You want Mother 1, right? Well, sure, I'll take Mother 1. But
yeah, I mean,
what about Mother 3? Can I have Mother 3? He's like, nah, you'll be all right with Mother 1.
See, we're doing what a company called Valve is doing. See, if we ignore the number 3 long enough, people will stop asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, gaming companies don't know how to count to 3, except for Sega.
Gee, I wonder why I such a giga chad like Professor Pickle would leave behind such a weepy nerd.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Why is this a timed level?
I guess better than that. And hell, I mean, even you could even say the thing with small. I mean, hell, I could even say with like Marvel Telecom, which roster says that it might start small, but it's gonna end up very big by the end of it. Because I mean, like, because Arc Systems did also have some interviews about the new Marvel fighter coming up, and yeah, they say while the character roster might be fairly small, it's gonna end up big, and their intent is to support the game for 10 years.
Well, I hope they follow through with that.
I hope so too. I mean, then again, consider how Guilty Gear is still getting updates to this day. And that game's gone on for nearly 5 years. Still.
Which Guilty Gear?
5, the new one.
Oh.
Yeah,
cool.
it's still getting new. Yeah, after Lucy got announced, they added another trailer that says, "Hey, we're still gonna make more support for this game." and
Hey,
put
how about
more
we
DLC
actually get
characters."
how about we get the characters that people wanted?
Yeah, like Jam.
And Dizzy.
Dizzy's already in the game.
I could have sworn she wasn't.
She wasn't in base, but she is in the game now. Yeah, she was added later. I think like around season 4 was it 3.
Gizmo says hotel ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that has been hotel that got everyone else pissed off.
Gizmo, look in the waifu images. Tell me what you think.
Are we still on Arukenimon?
Yes!
Why?
Was it because of that posted that video of was it why to smash the Digimon?
Well, first of all, the obvious con is that Digimon are genderless. They don't have every
They
productive
did
organs.
mention that in the video. Yep, they mentioned that in the vid. I do like that Unhinged Nights videos of his waifu thing. Goes into the pros and cons.
I mean, seriously, some people are like, oh, Renamon's our furry goddess. I'm like, Renamon is barren?
Yeah.
can't-
Yeah, people could say Sakuyamon, but what about Sakuyamon? That's clearly, that's full-on woman. But then you're like, dude, do you even know how Sakuyamon came to be? Like, people, like, sure, I think Sakuyamon top, but I also gotta remember that how Sakuyamon came to be.
Yeah, Sakuyama came to be because of merging with a young 10-year-old girl.
Yeah. And yeah, someone will probably say, but what about the game? Still count. Also the fact that most of these Digimon will probably kill you. I mean, yeah, sure, there's probably some nice ones, and it has confirmed that Digimon can have romantic feelings towards another.
I mean... to be fair, our Digimon just kind of come into being.
Yeah. It really depends on who's writing the story. It's like one of those... It's like
Where's the last goddamn Digimon? I killed 15 of them! I killed 15 of them and the timer ran out.
Yeah, it's like how with various Marvel comics or how the Fates work. The rules really change depends on who's writing the story. Sometimes they'll follow it, sometimes they might outright forget. Like how Fate will say that servants can actually remember their past summoning, even though they're not supposed to. Fucking XPO, man.
Maybe like I have several questions.
Yes. What do you mean? What do you mean, Coop?
And Arturia is like, I was a father, and I'm like, how?
Well, you see, Merlin
Life
had an idea.
finds a way.
Well, you see, Merlin had an idea.
And?
Well, he decided, you know, have you ever heard of what a futanari is?
I don't like where this is going.
If you should minutes later.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do to me?
Okay, the button prompt didn't show up. Might as well restart.
Yeah. Medieval times was not a very great time.
Medieval
Women's
times
rights
was scary.
Look, Shiro. Women's rights wasn't a thing at the time, and I couldn't. And they don't. And even to this day, there is still no women leaders.
Well, that's
And I
because
needed
women
some-
start all the world wars.
Needed something way to figure this out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that riff. That was just a thing.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember that one time in Star Wars, when Kylo Ren was all like, "What are you looking at?"
Frustrations getting bigger. Bang,
No,
bang,
honestly, I
bang.
try to
Oh, my
forget
double
about
trigger.
you.
Alex, I thought you were almost gonna say that bit from your Devil May Cry review.
Oh no, I'm not gonna get canceled.
You're not gonna risk getting canceled. That's the
Yeah.
correct sentence.
Let's see what else. Oh yeah, right, the Mortal Kombat Trilogy collection. After Mortal Kombat 1's basically dead in the water, Ed Boon decided, hey, let's release a Mortal Kombat Legacy clip. That way people can play the older
Yeah, let's
Mortal Kombat games that people like.
let's just tackle those fond memories people have back before we sucked.
Yeah.
Way before John Tobias left.
We gotta catch the ghosts. Yeah, the ones that would later appear in Night of the Werehog.
Ooga booga boo. Yeah.
Ah,
But yeah.
Oh, God damn it!
Here's what a shame of Mortal Kombat 1.
I hate these QuickTime events.
Oh yeah, and I guess we also did kind of bring that up. Yeah, Guilty Gear released its trailer. Hey, it's Lucy from Cyberpunk.
Remember,
Lock.
guys, we
Still too soon. Still too soon.
We swear we did neglect it.
Yeah, there she is. She's got gameplay. That looks pretty great. Still, people are wondering why
I
is it
need
not raw
you
enough.
to target
Why-
the things that I'm looking at, game.
Or the main protagonist of Edge Runners.
Okay, I need two of these,
He's-
and now I need you to.
Isn't he dead?
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, there we go.
I know, like, I remember hearing somebody
I need you two to
suggest
meet.
that you know,
I know you guys probably already did.
more ideal.
Look, man.
No,
the
I
peop-
need you to stop sending me QuickTime events. I'm on a time limit. Why is there a time limit on this mission?
Because it
Because-
hates you.
yes.
How did you dodge that?
Which one?
Alexa Bliss.
Huh.
So, so does anybody remember that one time when the Slayer of Demons decided he wanted to play the Hokey Pokey?
No, stop! Ah!
Which Slayer?
I
of
have
Demons?
20 seconds left. This is not going to work. 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes to beat 15 enemies, and with this game's horrible fucking targeting system, if I was regular Sonic, I would be able to clear this in a goddamn instant.
So in other words, if you were classic Sonic,
Classic Sonic sucks, and he'd be better at this than the Werehog is.
Damn.
which classic Sonic sucks, Alex?
I mean that just generally.
You really think classic Sonic is that bad?
I think
Yeah,
Classic
let me-
Sonic is less good than okay, now there we go.
Damn.
I need you to stay as boxing gloves for a little bit, but that'll work too. Okay, now I
Damn,
need
okay.
I need you. I need
guess-
you.
I guess we know your opinion of the classic series.
I love the original games, but Classic Sonic had his time, and now he needs to go away. We need to have more
Ah,
modern Sonic in 2D.
You're not a fan of modern classic Sonic.
No.
Yeah, modern classic Sonic, aka the Sonic from
He
another
was-
dimension.
You know, he was fine when he was a one-off
Yeah.
What the hell was that? I mean, he was fine when he was a one-off character, but now he's just a recurring thing, and
He needs to go
he's
away.
like the default for 2D. You remember
Yep.
when we used to get 2D Sonic, and it was, you know, green eyes, cool shoes?
Yeah. They kind of fixed it with Shadow. Now it's black. Now he's black and red eyes.
God damn it! What is going on? Why is this happening? Everything was fine, and now I have a clicking sound in the background.
That happens.
Oh yes, very high. I'm gonna unplug my fucking sound.
God dang it, Windows. Why you do that?
Because technology.
You know, still better than owning a Mac.
Oh yeah, I rescued all of the Chow.
Yeah, too bad we're never gonna get a Chow Garden.
God! This game
Installing a Windows
fucking
11,
hates
might
me.
as well install a less bloated version.
You know what game hates me?
why doesn't the QuickTime event prompt show up sooner?
You got me there. So,
Yep, Kevin.
Okay.
so Alex, I presume you would rather approach this game with, say, this little thing called a strategy guide.
I'd rather approach all of these. Okay, so now I need all of you guys to, like, I don't know, stand close together so I can beat the fuck out of all of you.
We can't do that, Alex. That's
Yep.
asking a bit too much.
Sorry.
So, now Alex, I only ask if you would prefer having quick time event, or you would prefer having a guide for this, just because, you know, of certain elements in this game that
The guide is one thing, but this mission is just.
Here we go!
God fucking target! There's another one!
Oof. Well, I guess Alex is dealing with that. So hellhole, I guess, you know, South Park. It released that in recent episode, and yeah.
Some people
they're
find it
tackling-
funny, and some people don't. The people who don't find it funny are lame.
People who don't fight fire, or you probably know who they are, where they stand on the totem pole.
Thankfully,
On his-
JD Vance finds it funny, which
Well,
you know,
he
he, as mocked as that man is online, and he'd have to have a good sense of humor about it, or he wouldn't be able to go fucking anywhere.
Here we
I mean, he literally was a punching bag in that episode, and I guess
Yeah.
also in life. If you either roll with the punches or you don't.
Got to roll with the punches and get to what's real.
That's how it is. You either roll with the punches and you get back up to it, or you just fight back and you just look like a douche.
Here we
Sonic,
I need Sonic.
work with me.
Target. No.
Oh, right. Make him mark on the
So we end up.
Yeah.
So Alex, when and if we do the Mega Man X4 race, which campaign are we starting with first?
I don't know.
Are we just all gonna start with 0, or are we gonna start with X?
We'll start with whatever the default is.
The default is
Which is
X.
Him and his X in his very girly voice.
But if you're playing me on the wrong
Yeah.
No, fuck!
Okay, this is during the age of the bad
yeah.
boys. X4 without the bad BA is just not X4. Just like X5 without Duff McWilliams.
No,
I still like that.
no, I need you to fucking do what I say, Sonic!
I'm disappointed in you, Colonel. What are you doing?
Yeah, Zero was just being an asshole that day.
Yes, he was.
It's like, Jesus Christ, Colonel. I mean, Zero,
I pressed the triangle button. I pressed the button, guys.
You
Guys.
pushed the button and nothing occurred?
Yes. How did you guess, Alex? Are you perhaps a psychic? Do you perhaps have
maybe
Jean
playing
Grey?
the same game.
Do you perhaps
Well,
have
good
Jean
thing-
Grey's powers?
Well, it's a good thing
No,
you have
no, I was
infinite
trying to.
life.
No, I was almost done.
It's okay, Alex. I'm going through similar pain.
Yeah.
So,
I
did
like
anybody
how-
see that Vivzy Pop is doing a Homestuck animated series
Because of course they are.
starring Toby Fox as the main character?
Did not know that.
Yeah, yeah, he's credited as Radiation in the credits, which is funny because he hasn't been called Radiation since he worked on Homestuck.
I mean, I guess I'll probably give it a watch just to see.
I mean, I'm interested in seeing what's going on. Apparently, Andrew Hussey deleted Homestuck from his website shortly before this show was announced. So now the only way you can read Homestuck is if you go through the old Internet Archive.
That's freaking weird. Let's see, what else on the news thing? You could see freelance director, voice
No.
Well, I guess here's something. Freelance director voices concern over overseas anime fans bias towards popular trends. Which, yeah.
By the way, Zero, we were in lieu of Discotech finally announcing the release of the second instead of OVAs, which were long overdue in my honest opinion.
Focus. Focus.
I pressed the button in Sonic. I pressed the jump button. You want to know what happened?
You didn't get it.
Anyway, as I was saying, so since we're getting Diablomon Strikes Back, Battle of Adventures, and Runaway Locomon, which has been overdue because they've been dubbed 20 years ago. 20 years ago, and they couldn't get a goddamn physical release for those. That is shameful, Disney. But not out of character for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, how long did it take for us to get Power Rangers? the only season that they released in its entirety was fucking Operation Overdrive.
The worst season of the Disney era.
I mean, the worst. It's not the worst season anymore. We've had far worse. I tried out for a season that was worse than Operation Overdrive.
No,
I like how back in the day it was like
I'm more of a
Like,
ninja
hey.
Storm guy.
Ninja Storm is good. I like how back in the day it was like, hey, which is worse, Super Mega Force or Operation Overdrive? And now it's like Operation Overdrive is not even close to the worst season.
Not anymore.
Because now we've got fucking Dino Fury, Cosmic Fury.
and of course,
The kind of
Like-
furry.
So, with okay, so like when somebody asks, why did you guys get fuck you,
People used to argue back in the day, which is worse, Operation Overdrive or Mystic Force? And, you know, Mystic Force wasn't even that bad. Jason Campbell says, howdy, hope everyone is having a good night. How goes Sonic? Poorly. Thank you for asking.
It's like I kind of like I see what Disney, what Overdrive was going for, you know, globe-trotting, Indiana Jones style.
Part of Operation Overdrive's problem is the same problem that a lot of the series post Disney had, actually. Because they tried to do too much. Like there's just seasons that have way too much original footage, or not nearly enough original footage. And Operation Overdrive never committed to
Do anything.
to being one way or the other. So you'd have, like, the suits were way too. Why is there just an arbitrary time limit on this fucking mission?
Because it hates you.
Oh yeah. Part of the question was that out of my opinion. Yeah, in fact, there was a rock version of the Mystic Force theme, and a demo of it at least, and it's surprisingly. I'll take it over what we actually got in terms of the Mystic Force opening.
So
Nope. Sonic! Sonic!
Yeah.
Joe, the one thing that does kind of confuse me about the release.
I mean, apart from a questionable theme song, I don't remember Mystic Force being that bad. Yeah, the Mystic Force theme is up there with the all-time worst. Operation Overdrive has a really good guitar riff, but the lyrics fucking suck. Actually, the same goes for Jungle Fury. Jungle Fury is kind of lame. RPM is really repetitive, but it's otherwise like a really solid action theme. Then again, it's been years since I've seen it. I'm gonna spoil it for you. The Disney series all hold up as well as you remember they do. It's like the Saban series will hold up slightly worse than you think they should, but they're still mostly alright. Neo Saban is always going to be as bad as you remember and worse, and Hasbro is just terrible. Except
You know
for
what?
except for
Figures.
Beast Morphers is paradoxically kind of cool. And it's nice that we managed to get Go Busters toys finally in America. It's just a shame that it took so long. They were over-engineered, and they, yeah, Wasserman did the original demo theme. He did 2 themes for Mystic Force. He did the rock version and the rap version, and somebody combined them. I can't find that version anymore, but somebody combined them, and they were really good. Both of them are better. Like, the rap version is very, like, we want, like, Linkin Park is big, Papa Roach is big, you know, so we're gonna try and be like that.
Oh, so they approached it the way Adi Shankar did?
No, they approached, they were actually, they were trying to follow trends. Adi Shankar was just doing whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, that's
God
right,
damn it.
because at least they try, at least the people you're...
Because Ron Wasserman is like an actual artist, and Adi Shankar, I believe, hates the concept of people. And he doesn't hate them as much as Ryan Johnson does, because he at least wants somebody to watch his things other than himself. But Adi Shankar is... I'm convinced he's a troll.
Yeah, considering all of his weird responses.
Speaking of trolls, though, have any of you guys seen what James Gunn has been saying about Superman again?
No.
So he said that
No, I'm a cave.
Superman
I
is
don't
doing
care,
as well as they expected it to.
I have no idea. I don't have paid attention to it. How it's doing.
Which I don't think could possibly be true.
Look, man. Again, I just keep hearing so much. I literally have no idea what to do. I'm not seeing the same movie, but also the fact that no matter where I go, it's always different.
OG90 series have aged a bit, but you could argue it gives it a charm. Yeah, that's the thing. When it's your first time out, when it's early on in your...
Yeah.
When it's early on, and, you know, and this is kind of the first of its kind, you know? Well, kind of the first time anybody's doing something like this.
Honestly, I'm not approving what James Gunn said. I still think he's probably an ass for, feeding the trolls. That's crazy. Time, though, this is just like what happened when, God dang Man of Steel happened. When a new adaptation of a beloved character comes out, dang well, there's gonna be fans of the old and fans of the new. Some people say it kicks the new's ass, some people say the old still kicks ass. It happened with Spider-Man. It happened with the Batman.
Spider-Man was an unusual example in that The Amazing Spider-Man was one of those films where it really it kind of broke the mold for those, like, reboots that because people are already kind of irritated by like, oh, they're doing this again.
About the MCU Spider-Man versus Tobey Spider-Man. But
but MCU Spider-Man is... Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so before I get into my contractually obliged Tom Holland's first few appearances as Spider-Man and were absolute garbage rants, anybody seen that those Brand New Day behind the scenes?
Yes, I saw the Aura Farm in post picture.
He looks alright.
It looks alright.
Not just,
I mean,
well, it's not just that it looks alright. Like, they're mogging on Superman and the movie's not even done yet.
Wait, mogging on Superman? I thought we were talking about Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. So the costume looks great. And everybody was saying it's like, oh, the fucking Superman costume. Wait until you see it in the finished movie. And arguably, it looked worse in the finished movie than it did in the behind the scenes. So I don't know.
Again,
How weird.
yeah, but again, that's what I'm just gonna say it. If whoever watching it, just see the goddamn thing. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Don't gotta be an ass. You don't gotta be an ass for those who don't like it, or don't ass to those who
Yeah,
who
let's
like
not
it.
forget the quote-unquote kindness is the new punk
God
rock
damn it!
weirdo.
I don't need you to grab onto these things like you're trying to jump. I need you to grab onto them like you're trying to use them as a fucking punching bag, Sonic.
Oh Jesus, the salt is strong.
Yeah, he's been at this mission for a while, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kevin said, yeah.
Because it's
And
like,
again,
it's like taking the whole,
Oh yeah, I totally wanted to throw you at the one of you that was in the way. Not... Okay, there we go. Not the big creature behind you. That's the actual goddamn objective.
and again, this is the rules of the internet, you know.
Rules
know
of
the
the
rules of
internet,
the
people are going to be assholes.
Yep, and also the fact that, you know, rule number 11, no matter how much you love debating, keep in mind, no one in the internet debates. Instead, they mock your intelligence as well as your parents. All care for arguments will easily be ignored.
let's also never forget the fact that, as per these rules of the interwebs, as these people will also, these same people that are fans of James Gunn stuff will immediately assume that you are a 12-year-old from India.
Yep.
Why India specifically? Ask Mr. Pew Pew himself.
And that,
Die! I need you two to die right now! There we go! 0.73 seconds to go, motherfucker! I don't care if I get an F on this fucking thing. I succeeded! I got my fucking mission over with!
a win's a dub is a dub is a dub is a dub. We take those.
Are you alright,
Take
Alex?
it all.
Yes! I am better than alright!
Are you sure about that?
Yes!
No,
I think I
cool,
saw someone
cool.
share a tweet about him responding to someone complaining about there being two different Batman films. Yeah, at the end of the day, I just like what I like and try not to let others ruin it, because at the end of the day, who cares? Enjoy what you love and have fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like how I don't.
That's
It's
kind
like
of
how I don't let Scarlet Witch fans ruin my enjoyment of Marvel Comics, because they try to say, "Oh, Scarlet Witch is a gypsy, and therefore you gotta be sensitive about the Romani people." Or blah blah blah. Whatever the fuck the latest nonsense is about Scarlet Witch and her made-up Romani heritage, which that has only been a thing for like the last, what is it, like 5-10 years? She's been around since the 60s, and you know, now they're insisting it's like, oh, she and Pietro are gypsies, and now, but like fucking dead.
This is why
Their
rule
dad is
83
Magneto.
Arguing with any
Like,
troll
more
at any
important-
time for people with
Yeah, more important than any of that is like, they're fucking Jewish. Their dad was in fucking Auschwitz.
Yeah.
Kind of feel
Their
like
dad
we
ruled.
should. Kind of feel like we've got more important things to worry about than
Yeah.
where
Alex.
exactly they were from.
Alex, let's also never forget that time where it turns out Xavier was the one who implanted those memories into Magneto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so
where
that
he made
way-
him relive the fucking Holocaust.
Where he, and then of course Cyclops was apparently not a believer of the Holocaust.
Well, you know, he is a you should watch Solid JJ's sketch about that. That was really fucking funny. He was like, it's like that's all special effects, right? Right, guys?
Some company you keep.
Shit, what was that going on? But yeah. I guess if we're gonna be on the top of comic books, hey, Mary Jane finally dumped Paul.
I know, it was fucking beautiful.
It took us long, but finally, you finally dumped that asshole.
As
And
the song
he
about
did-
trolls
and-
says, the only winning move is not to play. Yes.
Yep, rule number 19. Because you argue with a troll, then they win. They know it. And you will know it. And as for... But of course, that does not mean Peter and Mary Jane's relationship is still unknown, because Peter is not about that life. After...
Oh, that wasn't Peter, that was Ben. Or Kane.
Alright.
Or one of the fucking Parker brothers. They need to go found a board game company together.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Then again, I mean, we have no idea what the heck they're gonna do now with Mary Jane.
All we need
Now
to
that
do,
she-
it's been nearly 20 years.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, they've done a lot because they turned into a superhero, then they gave her what turned into a goddamn ultimate timeline, then they
He's
gave her
fucking Venom now.
now.
And then there was that one time at fan camp.
I wish we were at
Yeah.
band camp. We'd be able to play the world's smallest violin. If anybody needs to be in Spider-Man jail forever, it is Zeb Wells and Jose Quesadilla.
I thought it was.
And again, the
Joe Quesada?
Yeah, I thought it
Yes.
was Joe Quesada.
I call him all kinds of things. He does not deserve to
again-
have his He does not deserve to be called by his real name. God, with how much
And again-
hatred Paul created with Spider-Man fans, I'd be surprised if they made
Might as well
Spider-Man.
give him the name
if
of
they made
Sonic.
Paul a villain. Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I mean, I half expected them to make Paul a real villain, but hey, I'll give them this. They didn't go the obvious route. Well, then again, they might
Well,
still
at least
do
the
it, but-
kids weren't real. The only way they do that is if Zeb Wells leaves or gets fired. Yeah.
And again, I mean... Then again, they probably could still make Paul into a villain one of these days. I don't know, we'll see how this ends, where this goes. Time will tell. Then again, comic books are weird. I mean, hell, look at the comic book editorial. That time, Miss Marvel got impregnated by her own baby.
Somehow.
Let's do the
Yeah.
time warp again.
Yeah, because... And everybody's just cool with it.
Oh, speaking
Including Rhodey,
of,
Yeah.
who was apparently
may not
supposed
be
to be
a
her
troll.
significant. Who apparently is supposed to be her
Isn't
significant
Paul
other.
like a pseudo self-insert of himself? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, like,
Look, man, I just always assume that Paul just exists just to make Peter suck.
apparently Sadie Sink is in the new Spider-Man film as Gwen Stacy, which would be like the 5th time.
You know what? It was inevitable.
People,
they'd
you know
probably
what?
do
Everybody's
Gwen
already
Stacy.
made that joke, but
I mean, it
but
was a
still,
matter of
like-
time before they did Gwen Stacy.
I mean, congratulations, we've taken 3 Spider-Man films to reset to where we should have been from the fucking start.
Yeah.
We developed a relationship with a character that We developed relationships with 2 characters who we wound up not going anywhere with. Although the worst part was, they knew they weren't going anywhere with Liz, and they still wasted time with her anyways.
Yeah. And again, I mean, honestly, you could blame the Spider-Man movies for why Spider-Man's life sucks, because you know how fan reaction to the new Spider-Man was. How he apparently, this isn't the Spider-Man, he's not suffering enough.
Well, yeah,
So,
I mean,
you
that
know.
was... Well, that was the problem.
Spider-Man can
Like,
never
they
catch a break.
had him... They essentially turned him into a Gary Stu at that point. And, like, he had too much tech in his... He had too much tech. The tech that he did need... He had more tech than he needed. The tech that he did need wasn't made by him. And the... Like, the...
I mean, honestly,
the just...
I
The,
think okay, I'll go ahead.
any of... yeah, just let me try and finish what my thought is here. And... We didn't need to be anywhere that... We didn't need to do any of the stuff that happened in his solo films.
I can
Like-
agree.
Like, those are...
I can agree.
Those are just filler. They just... Stop.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, in the greater MCU universe, they're kind of just there. I mean, they're self-contained, I'll give them this, though. I mean, they're more self-contained.
I mean, self-contained isn't a good thing, because they're...
Yeah,
they,
it's
like,
kind of what-
blatantly... They blatantly violate, various rules of the series that have been established up to that point.
Spider-Man be
Yeah.
like, hey, so Fantastic Four, yeah, you guys aren't gonna be in your own thing anymore. Or so we're just gonna bring you over to the main line stuff.
Yeah. Well,
By the way, Alex, did you know that there are multiple acts to some of these stages? Including night acts with sun medals.
Yay.
the
You know, sun medals
yeah,
you need.
I kind of hate how a lot of Spidey fans think that modern fans think Spidey's life either needs to suck constantly or is just misery. If you want to make him relatable, give him time/moments where life doesn't suck, because life does eventually get better. Might take a while, but it
Yeah.
does.
yeah. I mean, I do agree with that.
Making a villain out of
Like-
an actual writer, yeah.
Like,
See, the thing is,
yeah.
the thing I'd say is, like, I wholeheartedly agree there. Like, Spider-Man's life does not need to be all suffering, but there needs to be a bunch of stuff that happens early on.
You know what it should have been? I think we should have at least gotten a movie before Civil War. Honestly,
Yes.
Civil War.
No,
Oh, we
duh.
did.
have been
Oh, we
Spider-Man.
did. We did get a movie before Civil War. We got 2 of them. Actually, we got 5 of them. They just, because Marvel and Sony are bitches, they didn't
Commit to it.
they didn't follow through. They didn't follow through with putting Toby in Avengers. They didn't follow through with putting fucking Andrew in Avengers, because both of them were supposed to be attached to the Avengers, and neither were. Ultimately,
Which is-
yeah.
For some reason.
You know, and that's the funny thing. Back in the day, before everything, before all the rights issues were a thing. All those films, X-Men, Blade, Spider-Man, Iron Man, all of those films were supposed to be connected. But then, you know, they didn't want to play ball with Blade, and Blade got written into a corner with Blade Trinity.
Yeah.
And, you know, because Warner Brothers was being a big old bitch about things, and that was the only
Of
script
course.
that they approved. Warner Brothers ruining everything since basically the very beginning.
No surprise there.
Yeah. I mean, heck, it was pretty obvious those movies were going to be its own universe. I mean, hell, but the first Fantastic Four technically had a cameo of Hugh Jackman, Wolverine. But
Well,
it got
Wolverine
cut.
was supposed to be in Spider-Man. The only reason he wasn't is because they couldn't find the jacket. You couldn't find a fucking white tank top to put Hugh Jackman in.
Did it have to be
Come
a
on.
jacket? I mean, people probably know who Hugh Jackman is. Then again,
All he has
no.
to do
Right,
is
no
walk
Jackman.
on screen and say, "Hey, Pop, watch where you're going," and then, like, boom.
Yeah.
And
That
the
was all they
scene?
needed to do.
Great cameo.
Yeah.
But
And
no.
Spider-Man was gonna be an X-Men too, but they cut that for better and for worse, you know. Well, like, I don't think it wouldn't have been Toby in the suit, so it would have been, you know, it would have been like some stunt man.
I mean, it'd be weird that X-Men, Spider-Man and X-Men, but I guess technically speaking, if we're going by old
I mean,
Toby
Spider-Man. Spider-Man was an X-Men at one point.
Well, Spider-Man's been everything in the comics.
Well, yeah, it's like him and Wolverine both are on every single team.
Yeah. Except for Thunderbolt. I don't think he was a Thunderbolt. I think.
I don't think Thaddeus Ross would have had him on the team.
I don't think
Nobody
Spider-Man
likes
would want to
Thaddeus
be a-
Ross. Spider-Man especially does not like Thaddeus Ross because he's, you know, he's buddies with the Hulk, and Ross would not want somebody who's that buddy with Hulk on his team,
Yeah.
because he might decide to take matters into his own hands. Because the entire universe would be better off if Thaddeus Ross was not living in it.
Yeah. But no.
The man
now
who
we have
the man who is consistently more of a threat to society than the Hulk.
Yeah,
And
the
then he
Hulk.
became a Hulk.
Imagine that. The actual Hulk is less of a threat to society than this stupid motherfucker.
This
then he
motherfucker
became a
who not only somehow got into a high position of power in the military, but also became president of the goddamn United States of America.
And somehow
Well, he
became
also-
a Hulk.
The
at
thoughts
the end.
that
Well,
many people had
he
said,
also-
many people had with Lex Luthor being president, and I
He also
echo
got surgery
very much.
to transform himself into Indiana Jones.
We're talking
and-
about
Let me tell you something about how.
Have you heard that Thaddeus Ross is a new man in Captain America 4?
Yes,
Oh,
well,
I'm very
Because
aware.
I've heard he's changed. I've heard Captain Falcon keeps reminding me that Thaddeus Ross has changed every 5 fucking minutes.
and people wonder why people like Agent Carter more, in thanks to Thunderbolt.
Oh God.
You know, speaking of which, Agent Carter. Agent Carter got 2 seasons. Agent Carter was a great show.
Yep.
And now Agent Carter is in fucking everything. But she's not Agent Carter. She's Captain Carter now.
Hey, look at
Yeah,
the
She couldn't
yeah.
she couldn't be Captain
Marvel-
Britain.
Marvel's
Even
what if effectively ruined the potential this character had
Yeah.
by basically
Even
making
though
her a
the
Mary
what-if
Sue.
story, as well as the
Yeah.
what-if storylines in general, because you know,
Because Captain Carter in live action is far more appealing than in animation,
yeah.
which should be the
Plus, she did
opposite.
kinda- Plus, she did kind of ruin the what-if series as a whole, because you know now instead of its each story being its own sort of anthology, now it's a connected, interconnected story or something like that, which goes against what-if in general.
Coulda maybe gone for an entire season based on any given concept.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like an episode or two of a concept, but like never go like a whole.
Well, maybe
season.
like a 2-hour episode, you know?
Yeah, that's what it is. Like you know, maybe like you could do like a 2-hour episode of, like Battle World, or maybe 8 or Armor Wars. No, wait, no.
Armor
Battle
Wars
you
is
need-
still Armor Wars is supposed to be a fucking movie now, and they still haven't come out with that. Or was it supposed to be a Disney Plus show? I can't remember anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. Battle Wars technically Doctor Doom stuff. They can't do any fantastic.
I'm sure they're gonna find
Battle World with a good arc in the comics.
Yeah, it
For both-
was.
Yeah, for Reed and Doom.
I can't wait for probably the same surgery Bruce Banner got in Avengers. Yeah, we've had 3 character recasts in the MCU, you know, that aren't people playing like older or younger versions of the character. And
Harrison Ford is older than the guy who died that played Aid Ross previously.
well, yeah, but my
Yeah.
point was we've had 2 out of the 3 major character recasts have been Hulk characters.
that.
Yeah, this really does show that Marvel doesn't really know what to do with the Hulk.
Oh, speaking of which, yeah. Has anyone checked on Twitter if like Bo DeMayo, who worked on X-Men '97, is going scorch earth on Marvel?
What'd they do?
Oh man, he posted like a Twitter thread about how like Kevin Feige was a
Yeah,
bit of a
Bo DeMayo
jackass behind
posted that. Zero, can you get a little closer to your mic? I can barely hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
like Bo DeMayo went like scorch earth, like posting like a thread about Marvel behind the scenes and whatnot, and how they basically got on his ass when he was working on X-Men '97.
Yeah, they did that almost
Yeah.
immediately too, and he said, he tried to make an X-Men joke, and it's like called them executives, and apparently they don't like to be called executives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hit the button.
Let's
I hit the
see.
button in time
I
too.
really hope this. Oh man, the more I hear about that, the more I think that this might hurt our chances to get season 2 of X-Men '97.
X-Men '97 season 2 is already being made. Bo DeMayo got thrown out.
Yeah, okay.
They're gonna
season
make the
3.
show
They
worse.
essentially
God damn it! Because
They
if
essentially,
because
like,
of-
apparently from what I heard, they tried to trump up, like, quote-unquote legitimate reasons to get rid of him, and said that he, like, he sent inappropriate pictures of himself to the artists to use as like, drawing reference for the characters.
Yeah.
Now he has I think he has denied all of that, and like none of that has like nobody who works for the company has said that was real. So I don't know. Like he seems like kind of an odd fellow.
yeah.
But at the same
I
time,
get-
he would not be the only person who's been screwed over by Marvel Studios at this point, because they've been
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
Scott Derrickson. He got screwed pretty hard when he was working on Doctor Strange, because it was supposed to be more of like a cosmic horror film, and it was really, you know, Doctor
I mean,
Strange
there
was
was a
really
war.
good, but they didn't go whole hog on it. And you know, Sam Raimi had to put up with a bunch of their bullshit when he was working on his Doctor Strange movie, and you know that one turned out pretty good too. But still, like, there's some of the stuff that you see is like why aren't you?
Yeah, let's antagonize. creators.
Yeah, it's like, why aren't you being a bit more like Jon Favreau? Jon Favreau didn't come back for Iron Man 3. You know, for a number of reasons. Not least of which being that they kind of screwed with him on...
Yeah.
I did not
Actually,
tell you
yeah,
to
it
do
was-
that, Sonic, when he was working
one
on
of-
Iron Man 2.
Yeah, I'm looking at one of the tweets he posted up. He did ask, like, to those asking why I'm not so hard on Superman, the answer is I never worked with James Gunn or DC. Like Matt Shankman and the writers of Fantastic Four. I've sat in the creative meetings at Marvel Studios. They're horrible. You know?
Yeah,
I'll link this. Yeah.
the stuff that
that's a
he's
shame.
saying
Saw that
really
tweet?
does kind of line up with what I've heard about them.
Well, that's a damn shame because damn, I was hoping they when they get to see them really finally get Onslaught.
Yeah, because,
mean-
like, Onslaught.
Onslaught, you know, big red guy,
What?
literally the fusion of the evil fusion
Come
of
on.
Professor X and Magneto.
AKA the final boss in MVC 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which, I'm surprised
Yeah.
they actually, Capcom opted to adopt him into the game as, like, the
I mean,
final
he was
boss
pretty
of it.
big. I mean, during the time, he was pretty big because, you know, he was the big bad Marvel villain. Like, I mean,
So I'm
Onslaught
like,
was
I'm-
the Onslaught.
Yeah, I'm pretty much
I
convinced,
don't-
like,
like,
someone
I
at Marvel
Want you?
wanted, probably told Capcom Capcom was amazed with Onslaught as a character and opted to add him into the game
So
and
whack
worked his
them
design.
around, Sonic. I want you.
I mean, they
To
already did
pick up-
Thanos, and I think it was still relatively early-ish to the last.
Of
guess
the
another one.
Infinity Gauntlet saga, yeah.
Yeah, which they already technically did that with Marvel superheroes, so doing Thanos again would be, you know, And
Yeah.
also they already did Apocalypse, and they did Apocalypse as well.
Until he got shafted by Cyber Akuma and of course Apocalypse served as the penultimate boss.
Yeah, but still, they already did him again, so doing him again for Marvel would be too. So honestly, Onslaught would probably make the most sense. Since I guess in terms of
Yeah.
big name Marvel villains, like even though Onslaught has only showed up in like one major arc, a King Campbell.
Yeah.
So
Because Onslaught did some shit, man. I mean, he stopped the Juggernaut, killed a lot of Marvel superheroes.
Jesus. An unstoppable force to be reckoned with.
I mean, he's literally Magneto and Charles combined.
Basically like the negative stuff of Magneto and Charles
Yeah,
Xavier.
so if they were to make an Injustice 3, who would you guys want as playable characters?
Okay, so the
Tough one.
wish list. Okay,
I
I
mean,
guess if we're talking
you already
wish
know-
list,
You probably
Nobody,
already
because I want Injustice to stop.
Alex, you know that's not going to be a possibility.
okay, if we're just here's it better. How about we get a DC fighting game, but not Injustice related, just a DC fighting game.
How about DC versus Marvel?
That's
Okay,
never
yeah.
gonna
So that
happen.
is a.
I mean, okay, well, actually, no, I say that.
I know that would
say
be
that,
an
so-
impossibility, but I don't give a shit.
Wait, I say that, but they are doing the whole the DC and Marvel comic crossovers again, so maybe.
So,
it's
outside of the obvious,
impossible.
like,
possible.
Like for Marvel, obviously we gotta have. First of all, we gotta have their Holy Trinity: Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor.
yeah.
And no, we're
And
not
then, of course, you
talking.
got to have Spider-Man, Wolverine, and
Hulk.
If we're talking, I mean, if we're
yeah,
making
Spider-Man,
like a
Wolverine, Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah, if we're talking like, I guess if I'm making a roster, not wish list, a roster. yeah,
Well,
you probably have
we'll
to
write
vet-
this out after the stream.
Yeah, we'll write it out.
Now for
Because
DC,
we can
you
make
know,
this work.
obviously, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman,
Yeah, the DC Holy
Flash.
Trinity's got to be in there.
Flash, Lantern, Arrow.
Yeah.
But which
I guess those are the
But which
obvious.
Flash and which Lantern?
it really
Probably
doesn't
Wally.
matter.
Wally,
It actually does. It actually does matter.
probably Wally for the people of the fantasy part 2.
So we'll get.
And well, I know
We'll
that
say
probably
we'll say Barry and Hal for right now, okay? And then like Wally and John can be like unlockable characters, you know?
Or either that, or we could do what Injustice did and just, you know, they can be in the game, but as palette swap character, but as essentially costume palette swaps.
Yeah. Dang, that reminded me of a time when Street Fighter 3 New Generation and Second Impact, the only way to play Yang was to highlight Mew and hit like the kick buttons while holding start or
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh yeah,
That
back
is
then
such
when
a
there
dumb
was no
way.
difference between the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, yeah, that's the thing with, I guess we'll get going.
We'll go with Hal and Barry, but Wally and John can be palette swaps.
And not necessarily palette swaps, but definitely unlockables. Jay and Alan could be palette swaps, maybe.
No, what I mean is like their alternate costumes.
Oh yeah.
Because the thing
They're
that
clone
the thing-
characters.
the thing that Injustice and Injustice 2 ended up doing with John and Eobard Thawne as well as Jay Garrick, like they ended up making them costumes.
I would do the old Capcom thing of having them as not costumes, but as essentially, you know, between like between like Capcom and, you know, old school NetherRealm. No, not NetherRealm.
Yeah, like Orange Venom,
Midway?
like Orange Venom or
Kind of
Midway.
like, or something similar to SNK.
Yeah.
I think what I get what Aoki's trying to say. Think like Orange Venom or Red Hulk from Marvel 1.
Yeah.
What I'm essentially trying to do is avoid
Oh.
too many characters having the exact same moveset.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I mean-
King of Fighters was kind of guilty of this, like with the Art of Fighting team, which is why, like, Robert in particular, in 99 and 2000, he played more like a charge-based character, and doesn't play like
he was
Cody.
a charge character. Well,
Yeah.
he was a charge character.
Yeah, he was a charge character, so they wouldn't, like, stand out from Ryo, Yuri, and Takuma.
Yeah.
So thinking, Takuma, he played a bit differently in between games. Like, one he had fireballs and one without it.
Yeah, there was like two.
Yeah,
I mean, look.
regular Takuma, and EX Takuma.
I mean, this could be a good match, like a freaking medley bit of just build the roster of Marvel versus DC.
Yeah,
when
so
we go
for
to Raw, we'd have to probably figure out a bunch of stuff like, how big is the roster gonna be? Who we're gonna keep? Who we're gonna
I
have to
feel
cut?
like at most, since this would be like a really big game, we could do like what I ended
Martian
up doing.
Manhunter could be in it, and he could do like Kirby.
Thing is, Jean. We did see quite a bit of what Jean does in Injustice 1.
Yeah, and also take some liberty from the Injustice mobile game.
That's gonna
we-
be the interesting
if
part.
we put Beast Boy in there, he's got to have a better moveset than his fucking mobile game counterpart, because, good God, what were they
Yeah.
thinking with that?
Same with Static Shock.
Yep.
Like, I mean, there's so much things we probably would do it. Like, I have an idea of how we do it. Here's how. I mean, it's kind of similar to inspired like how Max did. He made it older for best quick game. Everyone would have their own list, but then we would all put them all together, and then we would all basically either debate each other to see what character to take out, and then two people would debate fade while the other rest is vote. Like, at least that's how I think it would work.
Like I said,
so,
we'll
like, we'd
just
all-
we'll write
Yeah,
we'll write this down after we're done.
yeah, we'll figure out what we, get the roster size first.
Yeah.
We'll each
I know,
pick.
like,
We'll,
movesets is a whole can of worms in of itself.
Oh, we'll say let's pick out like 10 characters from each thing. So no, we'll pick out 12 characters from each.
Yeah,
Series.
24 seems good. Yeah, for modern day, 24 sounds like a good number
Well,
for
we'll-
modern day
we'll
fighters.
we'll do that at the kind of like as a foundation point, and then go off from there.
Yeah.
For base.
So
for at least for
obviously-
base, because DLC that sort of thing.
Well, not just DLC. I mean, like updating our base roster, or as we go along, and we focus on DLC.
Yeah. And plus, hell, maybe we can put the choices that we decide to vote out as DLC or just cut completely.
Right. So
Yeah.
first off, like obviously our two quote unquote Trinity, he's for both ends, which are our Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman for the DC side of things as the main Holy Trinity. Then we have
I'll be right back.
for the first Marvel Holy Trinity, Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. And then of course for the other one we have Spider-Man, Hulk, and Wolverine.
Yeah. So
And meanwhile for
that's
DC,
6 for
yeah,
Marvel.
6 for Marvel. Meanwhile for DC we'd have for the other trinities like Flash, Green Lantern, and would you want Martian Manhunter as part of that trinity?
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Okay.
we, go for a Justice
him.
League motif.
Yeah.
Better him than Cyborg.
Yeah.
I like Cyborg, but
He's
and
better
for
as a Teen
for as good as
Titan.
he was in ZSJL.
He's always been better
him
as
as
a
a
Teen
member-
Titan.
Yeah, him as a member of the Justice League, a little bit weird,
Yeah.
especially considering I grew up with him as a member of the Titans.
Same here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, so yeah, that will round out at least 6 characters on each end. And so
All right, I've
far,
returned. All right, I've
Welcome
returned with soft pretzels.
okay.
Cool.
Now,
What I miss?
nothing really.
We're trying to figure out who the other 6 characters are going to be. So,
All right. Hold on, let me open up Notepad for right
I
now.
think. I think we'd also want to have. I think we'd also want to have some
well-
Titans representation.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so obviously,
Beast
like,
Boy.
Dick Grayson,
Beast-
Beast Boy.
And we'd have to either decide Starfire or Raven.
Limit was 12 12 on both sides, right?
12 at base, yes.
Well, 12.
Yeah, 12 for
Yeah,
both.
yeah.
And
Initially,
then
and
just
then
we
it's
could expand upon it with DLC.
no. First updates,
Unlockable
then
characters.
unlockable characters, then update, then DLC.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd be hard pressed to decide either Starfire or Raven, and for the third Titans character,
I'd go with Raven since Starfire was in Injustice, and Raven hasn't gotten much love.
since Injustice
Probably
1.
relegate. Yeah. Probably relegate one of them as an unlockable.
Starfire would be the unlockable.
Yeah.
And what about for Marvel? All's next 3 characters.
Okay, so
Well,
what we have from Marvel
Cyclops.
so far.
Optic Blast. Optic Blast.
Cyclops!
Feel my
Dreams
Optic
don't
Blast.
die! Dreams
Optic Blast.
don't die!
He has to have those. He has to have those voice clips exclusively. It can't be anything.
And do the dreams don't die.
Optic blast.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me remember. Okay. Then. So what do we have on the Marvel side so far?
So essentially, it's the two mainstay Trinity. These which are
Iron Man, Hulk, Cap, Thor, right? And Spider.
Iron Man, Hulk, Cap, Thor, Spider-Man, and Wolverine.
Oh, we gotta have Black Widow.
So
it's
Widow.
gotta be.
So Widow's going to be on one of the character number. So Widow's going to be part of the next 3.
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah.
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Jean
we
Grey,
need-
Black Widow.
Yeah. Let's get. We'll probably get some of the new faces in there. Like I don't know, maybe your Squirrel Girl. Or, I don't know,
No,
Magic.
let's not have Squirrel
Magic.
Girl in there, because come on, man.
Do we want a repeat of what Marvel Rivals did?
Oh,
We gotta get.
Okay.
Look,
We
man,
have
we
to
need,
appeal to the Gooner demographic.
no.
and also we need some new.
No, if we wanted to appeal to the
we need to
Gooner
get some new
demographic,
freshmen
we...
in here.
Alex, if we
But-
wanted to appeal to the Gooner demographic, like we'd have to go with the White Queen.
Emma Frost.
Yes.
I mean, we
She's
could do that
DLC.
too, but yeah, she'll be DLC.
Oh, come on. Okay. Okay,
Look,
so
man, it makes more sense.
okay, let's just not have Squirrel Girl in there, cause come on. Like she's just gonna
Look, we
toss
can't go
squirrels
too
at
big.
people.
Exactly. And plus, we can't
What's
go
next?
too
People are
big
gonna be
with the
doing-
roster.
Oh god.
Look,
We don't want people doing the nuts memes, you know.
look. Why don't we just
You're gonna
throw
love
in
my
Mis-
nuts.
Why don't we just throw in Mr. Fantastic?
Sure. Actually,
Who
you know
you
what,
guys?
Sue Storm?
All right, Sue Storm.
Typhoon!
Storm could be
Typhoon,
be-
fair win.
Gonna be the last of the that bit of 3. So, now we get
Alright,
to the
screw you,
last.
I'm putting her on
Okay,
mine.
so which team in DC should we have for? So we gotta have some villains in there. For DC.
Okay, so obviously we gotta have Joker.
Yeah,
Yes.
Joker.
No,
Joker's a given.
I
Joker's-
disagree. I mean,
I get at
Look.
why you're saying that, but Joker is. But we can't really just go without Mr. J. Harley could
Jay.
Harley could be an unlockable. Okay.
fine.
Okay, so Mr. J and who else?
We need.
So let's see. We've got the main
Lex
Justice
Luthor?
League.
The main Justice League. 3 out of 5 of the 03 Titans.
Yeah. I don't know.
We could probably go-
Blade.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe Hawkgirl.
Hot Girl.
Yeah.
I was thinking
You know
of
what?
maybe
I got
having all 3 of these characters be all 3 of this next batch be villains.
Oh, all 3 be villains.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe have the villains as unlockables.
Okay, so Joker and
And
Luther.
yeah, Luther in the war
You
suit
gotta-
works.
yeah, you gotta have some villains in the base. You know what?
Yeah.
Here's the weird thing. Vandal Savage.
He can be the secret character.
Yeah, he could be one. He could be
Where-
the secret
Yeah.
character.
No!
Where you have to meet certain meet specific conditions when you play through arcade mode or
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. He's not an unlockable. He's just a secret character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking of like bloody. It was kind of like Bloody Roar 2. Like to get to Shenlong, you needed to meet like certain requirements to reach him and fight him.
Let's never forget the longest running April Fool's joke in Street Fighter, Shenlong.
Even though it turned out, yeah, it was just kind of an oopsies mistranslation on whoever was
Until
translating the
Until
games
Street
at the
Fighter
time.
6, where he actually did show up.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Shenlong is real.
Oh,
What?
Street Fighter 6, he's a secret boss fight now.
Is he?
Yeah,
What?
World Tour mode.
Is this actually a real thing, or are you just fucking with me?
I'm not fucking with you. Shenlong is indeed in Street Fighter 6 as a secret
What
boss
the
fight.
hell, man? It's supposed to be an
So,
April
I have
Fool's
another-
Day joke.
I have another
what started out?
character that needs to
Okay.
be on the Marvel side of things. Godzilla.
No.
Mm.
No guest
Okay.
characters.
No giant, no kaiju. We're not doing that.
No, he'll
Oh
just be
Jesus! Do
inexplicably
we want to
the same size
Do we
as
want to
everybody
have
else.
the Tatsunoko?
No!
Want a Tatsunoko versus Capcom problem where if you pick the big characters, you're only relegated to using that one giant character.
Yeah.
But yeah, hold on, let me just send you the vid. But yeah, I even thought Shen...
So, Joker, Lex Luthor, who else?
Gotta be a
I mean,
sexy
we're
villain.
still going villain.
Solomon
Catwoman.
Grundy?
Villain.
I'm surprised there was a bit of a delayed reaction on the suggestion I came up with for the sexy villain.
I mean, if
He's
you
that
really want,
weirdo
okay, if
character.
you're insisting on that, on it being exclusively a villain and not like an anti-hero, Talia.
You know what? I mean, I guess that is an out of nowhere pick.
But
just
what
to
does she
Vandal.
do, though?
Well, her special attack is a roofie.
No, we're not doing it. If that's what the route you're going for, we're not doing that.
No, that's
But yeah,
not
also I
fucking
posted in
serious. I'm
broadcast
just
chat.
kidding.
There he is.
Okay, so
Okay, hold on. Let's get a reminder of what we have so far on the list. When I write this down.
okay,
Okay,
so
we got DC so far on DC side. We got Soups, we got Bat, we got Wonder Woman, we got Green Lantern, Flash, Raven, or was it Raven, right?
Raven and was on the Titans side of things.
Yeah, and Lex.
Yes, and
And-
sexy Lexi. We are Sex Luthor. So, Alex, would you say you're more convinced that Lex Luthor of the band Sex Luthor, or is one that has sex unlike, say, what's his fate?
That
Ace's
Lex Luthor looks. That Lex Luthor looks like a young David Lee Roth. He has all of the sex. He is the executive vice president of sex.
You really
So we
think
have-
that of Sex Luthor?
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
we got seven. So we got 7 so far. for-
No. We got nine so far. We haven't decided on the last. We've only got like 11 so far.
Oh, good. Nice. Still catching up though, you know.
So yeah,
We need
Yeah,
a
we need
weirdo
one-
pick. We're on this
we
one.
need one more villain. Like,
We need an obscure pick.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, everybody, one, 2, 3. Give me the most obscure DC character you can think of.
Despero.
I got none.
Mr. I can't say his fucking name.
Top.
That villain. You know that Superman villain that you kind of get rid of him by saying his name backwards?
Mixture.
Mr.
Mixes Bitlick.
I don't know how
Yeah,
he'd
yeah.
work in a
Who,
fighting game though. Oh,
He needs that
because
chaotic
It was
character
played by
like Cal.
Gilbert God. He was.
I don't know.
by the late great Gilbert Godfrey.
I really don't.
Yeah, that guy.
I cannot imagine in Mixie being in a fighting game, unless he were to get.
Can I have my free camera? I need to know what's down there.
No. The only way I can imagine Mixie being in a fighting game is if he just decided to tone down his power level and then put on a boxer's uniform.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, remember, fighting games, there's everything on the table in fighting games. I mean, if we could put Phoenix Wright up in a fighting game or Beerus in a fighting game, you know, yeah, I think anyone on the table, no matter how powerful or how weak that person is. That's the beauty of a fighting game. Everyone can be on the table.
Damn it.
You know, speaking of character, so I was voting Despero, mostly because he's kind of an obscure villain that hasn't really been used in anything outside of maybe like Justice League and Young Justice. And so I feel like this
Lobo.
would be... Lobo's also a really good pick, but the thing is, like, we've seen... He's kind of been in a lot. So it's like, I love the main man, but maybe he should be an unlockable.
Alright.
So Alex, what do you think of Despero? Oh, being our final villain of this roster.
I'm not sure how I feel about Matthew Broderick being in our in our game.
Alex, Alex, you know that I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do I? I didn't know that you hadn't seen The Tale of Despero.
No, I haven't. I have not seen that movie
either.
about a mouse.
I haven't either. I just know that he is in it.
Well, here's the thing. Despero... Oh, Okay, so we have overall 13 main characters, including one secret character, or as well as some unlockables here and there. Or we'll have to list out all of the unlockables at some other point. What about what about the last three on Marvel's side? Because we got to get villains from Marvel in on this.
Loki, obviously, one of them has to be Loki.
Doom.
Dr. Doom.
Loki,
That's
Green
Doom.
Goblin.
Loki,
Goblin?
and so Dr. Doom,
Uh.
Loki, and Green Goblin. Who would be Marvel's secret character? Or like the character
Magneto.
you'd have.
Ooh.
What?
Magneto.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Because Magneto
The
has been
Master
the
of
secret.
Magnetism.
You mean the Master of
Magnet.
Hello, X-Men. Welcome to die.
X-Men?
Hello, X-Men. Welcome to die.
Let's never. I still love the fact that Kylie Bear does remember voicing all of the dudes in that game.
You know what? I don't even care anymore.
God damn, that was
Yeah.
funny.
Oh.
Like-
man. Nothing moves the blob.
Nothing moves the blob. Pyro will turn you to toast.
Beautiful.
His delivery was.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's a shame that Backbone Entertainment version of X-Men is forever delisted.
King Kangaroo.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, there's Sun Metal. I now have one more Sun Metal.
Alright, I guess we've got the Ain't too goddamn.
Okay. So, okay, so now that we have like default roster, aside from Starfire being among the unlockables, how many unlockables do we have, and who are our unlockables?
I'd say 7 aside.
Okay, so 7.
Like 7 in total.
So aside
7
from
unlockables for each side.
okay,
Yes.
so aside from Starfire, who are our DC unlockables?
Okay, so I'd say that
Did we
we've
put
got
Cyborg?
yeah, I've got to say Cyborg. I was gonna say, hey, Cyborg is my first suggestion for unlockable. My second suggestion was going to be Connor Kent.
Superboy.
Really?
Yeah,
Why don't we throw in Damien as an unlockable as well?
yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Nightwing.
Because then we have Nightwing
Nightwing's
and
a-
a Robin.
Yep. However, or we kind of also need a so majority of the unlockables are members of the Titans, but like
Hawk
we
Girl could be one of the unlockables.
so yes, so that would bring it to about 5 or 6 so far.
All right.
Well, yeah, that's 5 so far.
Yeah.
Anybody else that
Power Girl.
okay? Supergirl / Power Girl.
Yes.
Power Girl can be a costume for Supergirl.
All right, but that
Yeah, I
means
accept
Supergirl has to have cleavage that threatens to destroy the very fabric of Kryptonian reality.
God damn it.
Make it
Okay.
a gameplay.
Okay, now we need a villain.
It can
I
be
see-
enough to scare some.
Okay. Okay, as a
People
suggestion
who are gonna buy
for
this
another
anyway.
villain unlockable, I'd say Darkseid.
Yep,
Okay.
definitely Darkseid. What about did we already have Slade on the list, or is that
No.
one of the ones? Okay, put Slade down. Slade's got to be in there.
Okay, Slade.
How about Boost of Gold? Or Shazam?
What about Booster
that would be-
Gold?
That would be like 9 unlockable. Actually, because I'm doing the math.
oh.
No?
Oh, right.
Mhm.
You know what?
Wait,
Are you fucking kidding me?
9
you know what?
down.
Just say, yeah. Let's just have 9 unlockables. Those for both sides.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So 18 and Alright.
I'm just like
So then we already got 9 for DC.
Yeah. That's 9 for D. 9
Okay,
unlockable.
so Hawkeye has to be the first unlockable for Marvel.
Okay.
Alright.
Hawkeye it is.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut and Mr. Fantastic, yeah.
Juggernaut bitch and Mr.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Juggernaut bitch and Mr. Fantastic. Think motherfucker.
Sumagorath.
Juggernaut punch! Sumagorath. I refuse to call him whatever name he goes by now.
I hate. It's like how they renamed Mount McKinley, and nobody actually calls it whatever the new name is. It's just like, yeah, that's Mount McKinley still. Or it's like
It's
how
like-
they renamed the Slave One, and nobody calls it the fucking Fire Spray because the Fire Spray was the name of the fucking class of vehicle that it was, not the name of the actual vehicle. It's like if they just started calling the Serenity the fucking Firefly. It is a Firefly class. The name of the ship is Serenity.
You ain't fooling me, Marvel, or you the higher ups. You ain't fooling me. That's
Venom.
for sure.
We
We
Venom-
are Venom.
No, we need 19 inches of Venom. That's what he's called.
Yeah, yeah.
Never forget.
Venom.
Never forget that weird thing by Insomniac, where we get the figure that's 19 inches tall, but they're
It's
like
not-
19 inches of Venom.
It's not
I'm like-
technically 19 inches of Venom because Venom is he only starts about a third of the way up the statue.
We would like to eat your brain. Sure, Venom. Wants the brain? How about I give you J. Jonas?
That'll do very nicely.
Because he actually thinks you're a menace to society, as well as Spider-Man. Okay, but
You know what? Let's put in, You know what? Fine. You know what? Let's put in fucking Carol. I mean, I know we're gonna hate it, but let's just put Carol in there.
The Miss Marvel version.
Miss
Yes.
Marvel,
Yeah.
yes, please.
That would be, I believe, 6 so far.
Also, an idea for Venom. Maybe we could have Agent Venom be an alternate costume.
Yeah,
We gotta have
Mm.
Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's 2 more. Or that puts it
Yeah.
at 8, so... Oh... So now,
I
who
feel
would be
like- I feel
our
like
last
the ninth one
unlockable?
has to be a villain.
Yeah.
Dormammu?
Can't... You can't just... yeah, I was gonna say...
big.
Burn the cinders.
You do
chaotic
realize-
flame.
You do realize Marvel vs. Capcom 3 condensed his size, right?
True.
Yeah,
true.
just in order to make him
This is a
work.
fighting game, remember? Size does not matter. I mean, look at Sentinel.
Size matters not.
Neutralize, rocket punch.
I'll either go with Dormammu, Sentinel, or Sentry. Those
What
are my
about...
pick. One
What
of
about
those three.
Ultron?
Sure.
Can he have? Okay, can he have? Ultron have the cowboy hat though?
Yes.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
All right, I'm in.
Okay, so that's our base roster plus
It has to be built
unlockable.
by Hank Pym though.
Plus our unlockable, so that makes
The
it
Kingpin.
about 21 characters each. 12 base roster characters plus 1 secret
who-
character.
We should do
Oh.
2 secret characters, 1 for each side. Alright, so who did we miss?
Yeah, that-
So we had 1 for Marvel, right?
Yeah, we needed 1 for
Magneto
Marvel.
was one of them.
No,
Yeah.
Magneto was the
So-
secret character.
And
Yeah.
Oh, Magneto.
Yeah.
No, Magneto was one of the. Oh yeah, Magneto was the Marvel secret character. Never mind.
And
Alright,
the
so who was the
and
DC secret character?
Vandal Savage.
Oh, Vandal
Yeah.
Savage. Okay.
So
Who would be the
oh, yeah.
bosses though? We need.
Okay, yeah, we need a good boss character.
Yeah.
There's-
Do you
I
think we
feel like-
should, a fusion of like both the DC and Marvel villains, like
No,
Yeah,
no,
Ron
that's no, that's been done. I feel like
Yeah, but
like,
it's
for,
right.
I feel like we should
Yeah, but
just
who said we can't
do
do it
like one like we should do like one villain for each side, one big boss villain for each side.
All
So
right, here's my
for
answer.
so for DC, I would say Trigon.
Yeah.
Eh,
He's big enough.
here's my pick though. The anti-monster.
Hmm.
I mean, come on, think about it. We're doing 2
I know.
worlds, you know.
I know.
You
You
can make it like the tagline, like Marvel.
But the thing is that Thorgy already did that in his video.
Yeah,
Oh, and
I know. Oh
And
yeah,
well,
and there's also
yeah, Thorgy did that for his Injustice 3, a hypothetical roster.
Oh yeah. Oh, then probably either Darkseid then.
Well, Darkseid is already one of the playable characters.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I suggested Trigon.
Yeah, okay, I guess Trigon if we're going. Yeah, they can keep like 3rd place in the biggest DC names. Now for Marvel though. I know we talked about it before, but I think Onslaught's due for a comeback.
Yeah, sure, why not? Throw Onslaught in there. Or as the big boss from Marvel.
Yeah,
You
So,
cannot
yeah.
too
escape.
obvious.
Fire
So-
onslaught.
So with that we have our with that we have our roster complete with like our base roster plus unlockables. 12 characters for the base roster, or as well as 9 unlockables and 1 secret character, or for each.
All
So
right.
that would make a total of 22 playable characters on each side.
You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we forgot about Aquaman.
He can be DLC.
Oh yeah. He is a founding member of the Justice League.
I know.
We kind of can't not have him in there.
Yeah, that's why I said he can be DLC.
Basically, I also love basically telling Aquaman fans, yeah, we're sorry that he got a shitty game.
Look,
It's like, but now he's in a proper game. But, yeah.
Didn't Lucky Chicken go out of business after that massive L?
What the fuck was that was the name of the fucking company?
Yeah, Lucky Chicken.
wait, for what?
They made the
company
Aquaman.
that made Aquaman Battle for Atlantis.
Yeah.
Oh, that game.
Was that
I learned-
a GameCube and PS2 game?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
Yeah, and I only learned this because of Proton John's Let's Play of Superman 64, or when he was talking about other bad games since he was only talking about, you know, the one bad Superman game.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
The first
I
bad
guess
superhero game he was talking about outside of Superman 64 was X-Men Destiny.
Oh.
So yeah, so much like for my thing with the Marvel vs. Capcom 4 roster, 3 DLC characters per side per DLC pack.
Alright. I guess here's my
Aqu-
suggestion for
Aquaman
DLC.
Aquaman is going to be the first one for DC, but what of the other 2?
Mr. Terrific.
With his T-spheres?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Jason Todd with a big gun.
Jason
wasn't gonna
has
say
been in
Shadow.
Injustice 2. Oh, so Jason could fit this criteria.
Either Jason or Static.
You know what? Put Jason and Static in there.
Superhero Static Shock. Whoop.
But then we'd have to get rid of one. Wait a minute. But then we'd have 4 DLC instead of 3.
Yeah, it's Aquaman and Jason and Static. Like for
Oh, right. Okay, never mind.
now for Marvel,
Wait,
what
we
would
have
be?
I guess then we're gonna say no to Mr. Terrific. Then. Alright then.
Oh yeah, you were talking about Mr.
Yeah.
Terrific. Damn it. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll save Jason
we're
for
gonna
a
have-
later. We'll save Jason for a later thing and put Static in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
God
now for
damn it.
Marvel.
Let's get some Guardians in there.
Which ones?
Storm.
He's not a
yes.
Guardian.
Well, Storm is
But yeah, I
still
would say
technically a mainstay.
Rocket
I would
Raccoon?
say Storm.
Which one?
Yeah,
On the
Storm.
one that talks with a New York accent, or the one that talks with a Cockney accent?
Let's just go New Yorker and make. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. I think we've all got Bradley Cooper on the brain when it comes to his voice for Rocket.
All right, we got Storm. We
Ain't
got
no one like
Rocket.
me except for me. We got Storm, we got Rocket, and
Okay, either my final pick is either we're either gonna go with Blade or we're gonna go with either Black Bolt or Emma. One of those three.
what do you think, Zero? Oh,
Well, we don't need anybody named Blackagar Bolt again in the game, but sure. Or Zero, what do you say?
For which character?
for
which character are we
for a third Marvel DLC, for the first patch.
Yeah. Yeah, my nominations are either Blade, Emma, or Black Bolt.
Oh wow. Well, I wouldn't. I guess. I know I'm gonna probably go for some X-Men picks. It's somewhere between either Gambit or Psylocke.
I personally would love Psylocke in there.
Psylocke.
Yeah, but we already got. I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Absolutely. I just
Yeah,
want to
I
stop. I just want to stop there for a second, because if I go forward, I die, and if I don't...
I do like making roster picks.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be for DLC Pass 1, but and this would probably be like a big game, and we'd probably gotta get at least like 3 or 4 in there.
So back with DC. So first you said Jason would be the first. You said we're saving him for
Jason.
next DLC.
Yeah. Let's have Jason for season 2.
We'll put hard. Maybe, no, wait, that's too bad. No, we're not double dipping on that.
You know what? Fuck seasons. Let's save him for the fucking sequel.
You know what?
Put the sequel out the next year. Copy over for the characters from.
Oh, you mean like how? Oh, kind of like how
Marvel.
King of Fighters did it, where.
Yeah. Put the sequel out
Or,
the
you know,
next year. Copy over the characters from the previous
Where-
game, and just keep building.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So basically like Street Fighter 4.
okay,
or
so
KOF 94 to 95.
okay, so instead we'll just make a sequel, all with even more characters in there. So we already put in like 6 more, or in that regard.
So put in Hawkman, Black Adam,
Well, no, 6
any other
more for
Justice-
Hawkman.
Captain Marvel.
Well, it's gonna have.
Let's talk about Black Adam for Shazam.
What about Sinestro?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna go with Kilowatt,
We can't-
but you know,
We
sure,
can't swap out
more villain.
We can't swap out Captain Marvel for Shazam. They're the same person.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay, so in this sequel, we so far have Hawkman and Billy and The Rock.
Hawkman, Rockman.
Hawkman
I guess
and The Rock, Billy and
Katana.
what was it? No. It was I'm trying to remember what was the other. Oh yeah, Sinestro. Oh, so that's
Yeah.
4 so far.
I mean, I'd say we put. I'd probably say Katana.
Zatanna. Yeah, Zatanna would
Well,
be.
we have to have, if we've got Katana, we have to have Rick Flag so that she can have somebody's back.
Zatanna.
Zatanna.
No, Zatanna.
Oh,
The magic
Zatanna.
girl. The magic girl. not
Well,
the-
if we're putting in if we're putting in Zatanna, we have to have John Constantine.
Okay, so that's 6 so far. Or anybody else for? Anybody else?
Blue Beetle.
You know what, here's.
Oh yeah,
you know what,
Jaime.
Okay, so what about for villains?
Since we'd already have Darkseid, I'd Slade and Sexy Lexi in there. Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy. What about Pharaoh?
Who?
Pharaoh.
Who?
What if she works for General Zod?
Oh, Feora.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why did you pronounce her name like that?
I don't know. What
I
was
get
that,
her-
Sonic?
I get her full name is Feora Ul, but there's a hyphen between in the
That was
Feora
my
and
fault.
Ul.
That's fair.
Okay, so
Okay,
yeah,
that was not my fault.
okay, so Feora, that would throw in another Kryptonian into this mix. Now, how many? I
Marvel?
believe that's like 8 for DC. Anybody else? Anybody
I
else
wanted
you want
you
to
to
throw?
target
Anybody?
the thing you could
You got
actually
any
get,
sug-
Sonic.
Anybody got any suggestions for what we could throw in for DC before we move on to the Marvel after the sequel?
Probably
Plastic
General
Man.
Zod. Why not? Hell with it. Let's do General Zod.
I would have gone with Plastic Man.
I mean,
Plastic
in-
Man.
I mean, General Zod would probably be like a very predictable pick.
Nah.
Yeah.
Plastic.
And we can't, and I'd suggest Doomsday, but he'd also be a little too predictable.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You gotta think outside of the box, like a wild
Brainiac?
character people.
Nah, that's also
Brainiac.
predictable.
Not really. Brainiac has been.
Even the final
As
boss
an-
of Injustice 2.
I get that. I'm just saying, like Brainiac isn't usually a Superman villain that has been utilized all that much, even before and since Injustice 2. So outside of like the DCAU.
How in the hell do I get this
I would've
stupid
gone
fucking
with-
sun medal?
Okay,
There's
if we're
in
go-
this stage.
okay, if instead, if not Brainiac, how about his descendant? So we can have some Legion of
Brainiac
superheroes.
5?
Yeah.
You know, it's fine, just because I have no idea who that is. Sure.
How do you not know who Brainiac 5 is?
Wait,
Hmm.
I need to remember who what's Brainiac 5 in exactly.
Legion of
Well,
Superheroes.
Yeah, Coral
Oh,
Dogs.
bad Brainiac. Oh, bad Brainiac. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, so since you probably suggested nixing Brainiac, let's just throw in his descendant Brainiac 5.
Mhm.
yeah, okay, yeah. You know what? Yeah, sure.
See, I know some niche characters here and there.
I completely forgot about him from the lead in that one Superman TV show.
He's been in a couple of shows outside of Legion of Superheroes. He's been in the DCAU. Oh, during Justice League Unlimited. No!
Alright, I guess now we're back to Marvel.
What?
Wait. How many characters was that?
Uh.
I
So,
think that was 8.
Oh.
We're probably gonna have to do a recap after this. See who's
Yeah.
gonna do what.
Who we included and who we didn't.
yeah. Yeah, so for Marvel's side of things, Things- who do we want on for the sequel?
Blade.
Huh.
I mean, if Wolverine's gonna be in there, we should probably throw in his biggest hater.
But Magnus already.
Sabretooth.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Victor Creed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and also Dakota Squad.
Yeah, cock.
I'm surprised we didn't put Deadpool in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can include him.
Deadpool can be in there. He can complain about how we didn't put him in until the second game.
Yeah.
And then She-Hulk could also be in there just to get on Wade's case, telling him to get over it.
Maybe put Moon Knight there.
She's like, try being in a really bad show.
And then there's Moon Knight. Being like,
Yeah, I mean, both of you
Lord.
guys were in really bad shows. It's
Yeah.
just that Ultimate Spider-Man is slightly less bad than than Jen's show was.
Yep. Oh,
Or
oh,
Spider-Man
Alex.
2017.
Oh, Alex, if Moon Knight's gonna be in there, he needs to have a special move where he goes, a moon! And he just looks at the moon for no reason.
Ghost Fighter.
And then
Yes.
as he's distracting the opponent, he then goes, random bullshit go!
Now the real
Ah.
question is, which Ghost Rider will we go with? Will we go with Johnny?
Johnny.
Or will we go with Bobby?
Nicolas Cage.
That's Johnny.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What?
Nicolas
what?
Cage-
If Johnny.
No,
one
no,
of
Johnny-
Johnny's
No.
intros is Nicolas Cage having an aneurysm.
No. Oh, Johnny Blaze, but still with the voice of Michael Greco. Oh. But then he'd also have Steel the Torment of a billion extinguished souls. Fucking bit for the Fantastic Four show. It's just so stupid.
I was like, what the hell are you doing here?
Apparently, they
Batman?
just did that to see if anybody would stop them.
But they didn't.
It's like how they wrote Deadpool into the Spider-Man cartoon, and they just called him Mercenary in the script, and then when they animated it, yeah, it's Deadpool.
Yep, it's indeed Deadpool.
Oh.
You know,
Who called him here
nobody
anyway?
at
And what-
Marvel noticed until the episode was out. By then, it was too late.
Who called him here anyway? And when did this turn into a superhero convention?
No, I was trying to run backwards.
Okay. Hey, what about the Thing?
Absolutely.
Here's the thing.
Oh, Miss.
Hey,
It's
gotta
Glover
put Johnny
time.
in. Gotta put Johnny in too.
Yep, Johnny's also in there.
Unlockable characters in
have to be
this.
included.
So, we definitely
you know
have
what?
to have
I'm sorry.
Ant-Man and
gonna
Wasp in this too.
Wouldn't they just
I
be
think I
like
may have
palette
been-
swaps or something?
Essentially,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. All right. You know, I'm gonna have to be a bit of a heavy downer here, but I think maybe we should have the Thing and Johnny in there. Maybe have only one of them.
Well,
Hmm.
one of them can be an unlockable, but the idea
Maybe
is
like
that
have
we
them
had
be a
half.
part of the other movie.
We had half
We
the
had-
Fantastic Four in the previous roster. We need the other half here.
Mhm.
Alright, fine.
Wait, was Sue Storm included into the list too, or?
Yeah, she
the
was
first
at.
Yeah,
one,
we-
yes.
Yeah,
Okay, just want to make sure.
yeah, and Reed was an unlockable.
Okay.
Or something
Yeah,
like that.
Maybe give Reed
Ah.
the make costume.
What now? Oh.
The Maker.
Oh, right.
Oh, the evil version of Reed Richards.
Yeah, from the Ultimate Universe, aka the most evil motherfucker. Also, since we have Zatanna in the game, we probably should have Doctor Strange.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bakamoto!
Doctor Who now?
Strange.
Strange.
Oh, Doctor Strange. Dum-ba-da-da-dum-ba-dum.
Hi, Bakamoto!
Hey, so,
Whatever.
hey, well, I'll try to write this down after we're done with the stream, and so that way, hey, we'll have it on record.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We'll call it the Mehcast roster.
This video will, this VOD, and this VOD will be the proof of that.
We'll call it the Meh roster.
You know, I feel, in terms of design for Brainiac 5, I would definitely want to go with his Season 2 design from the Legion of Superheroes TV show.
Yeah.
Because that was definitely peak Brainy design.
You know what? Yeah. I'll be down with that. Okay. What else? What have we got? Since we already got the things. I think no Luke Cage, so let's keep him out. Namor?
Namor, sure.
Namor?
Oh, if we're
The
putting
sub-
in Namor, we have to put Black Panther in.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Is this unlockable characters
Including
or is
Wolverine.
this the
DLC.
Yeah, at
Or-
that
Did
point,
you
or
it
put
has-
Wolverine
it has-
into the roster?
Wolverine was in the
As, like,
first
part
game.
of the
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing sequel.
Alright. Characters we could have added, but we didn't have time to add them. But
So they're in the
work on it on our
sequel.
spare time.
And the thing is that so who would be the
Things
bosses
already
for the
indicated.
sequel?
I mean, we already.
Hmm.
Oh, let's see. We are. Yeah.
Because we already did Trigon and Onslaught for the first one.
Okay, we can't do another X-Men, so I was gonna say Bastion, but no, we already did an X-Men villain, so I guess either either Thanos or Galactus.
Yeah, we could
Uh,
do one of those.
So so
Um,
either Thanos or Galactus for Marvel. Oh, but what of DC's big villain?
So for DC,
Did they have? They have an
Anti-Monitor.
Well, we'll have to.
Anti-Monitor?
At that point, we'd have to go with the Anti-Monitor.
No. Since Darkseid's already a playable character, we kind of have to do Anti-Mod's the only big enough thing.
Well, at least Darkseid can actually reduce his size.
Well, yeah, but then again, this is a fighting game. Size does not matter.
Doesn't like DC has their equivalent of Thanos?
That's
Yeah,
Darkseid.
Darkseid.
Okay. Alright.
But
So-
yeah, it's literally the only thing we got. Unless, I don't know, Parallax?
Parallax would be an interesting choice, though. Many
I
people
needed you
would.
to stop, Sonic.
Though many people would have been introduced to him through that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Don't lie to me. Your introduction.
The 2011 Green Lantern movie is no longer the worst Green Lantern movie.
No.
Yes.
Oh, because now Superman 2025 has a Green Lantern, and it's the lamest one.
Well, yeah, but I was
Which
talking
one was
about
it?
like a movie that is called The Green
Oh
Lantern.
yeah, Beware My Power. God, that was so bad. Really bad outing for
Yeah, it was-
John.
Ouch.
Bad outing for John, worse outing for Hal.
Yeah.
Oh, and also a bad outing for Adam Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Because, oh boy, he got done dirty.
Yep.
Then, of course, Jon Stewart is praised as the Tote's greatest Green Lantern ever,
No, 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 no.
which is a load of bullshit.
I'm done. I'm done. My patience is gone.
My patience is worn thin, and I shall now banish you from a time warp into a time warp from which you shall never return, says Alex as the Shredder. See,
I've
Alex,
made-
you make.
A couple of medals worth of progress tonight, and that's
See,
fine.
Alex. See, Alex. Now you made
Uh-huh.
that too easy. You made it too easy for me to make Shredder jokes because of your. Or you said your patience wore thin, because that's what
My
he
pa-
said to the turtles. My patience wears thin. I shall now
patience.
banish you to a time warp from which you shall never return.
Ah, back in the day when the Shredder had time powers.
Yeah.
I swear, Scotty Ray really he went all out with his shredder
Jesus.
in that game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Reshelled.
And again, the Shredder has always had weird powers.
And
Yeah.
Like his
honestly,
like his lightning gun.
Reshell is probably one of my favorite, if not favorite design of Leatherhead and of all time.
Yeah.
Plus,
I
dude
always
caught up with a fucking speeding brain.
Oh, goody. Fresh turtles. Lunch.
Is that the best you can do? And of course, Mike Centuriclass has ended up voicing him.
Yeah. Wayne Grayson played Metalhead. I'm gonna mangle you, green slime balls.
I mean, if we're talking about badass Ultimate versus Turtle villains, I still think the most badass versus either the IDW comic Sprang or the Rise of the Turtle Sprang.
Dang. I just remember an old video I was watching of like somebody doing a compilation of like, you know, English voices, like what if these characters had English voices, and one of them had Scotty Ray as Geese Howard. I'm like, you know what? That actually could have worked. I would have taken it. This was like, no, this is way before. Yeah, that was before it was, you know.
English voice.
I know. It was like way before Richard Epcar was, you know, Geese Howard. Like somebody actually.
Even before then.
Epcar seems like a pretty alright choice for Geese.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Even before
Predictable.
It was from Dijon 15 on YouTube. Yeah.
Funnily enough, Richard has voiced two characters that have cameoed in Tekken and 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Geese and Akuma.
Yeah.
So what made Chris Guerrero's voice as Akuma better, or in your opinion, for Street Fighter 6? X-Zero?
Let's see. I would say it's like, I guess on the one hand, he doesn't sound as like very strained as like Dave Mallow in comparison, like in terms of roughness.
Dave Mallow is still my favorite voice for Akuma.
Yeah, but I will say for Dave Mallow,
right?
Yeah, all the way up until Ultra Street Fighter 4.
I feel like
because I heard it really strained his voice kind of badly from. Or so
I mean,
heard.
Street Fighter 4 Akuma was just yelling. Like, I feel like every sentence that guy said was him yelling.
Yeah, I would say he definitely kind of got a bit better in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, like for Dave Mallow.
Oh yeah.
Jean Grey can't control it. Akuma's like, hold on, I've got you covered.
I'm gonna end this for you.
I still have more.
I love his quote with Galactus, where he's like,
honestly, I think how.
Yeah.
Honestly, with how I like knew Akuma, I think it's like I think he just represents a much more older Akuma than that.
Yeah, where he's kind of like,
yeah,
that sounds about right.
Yeah, because it makes sense because this is Street Fighter 6. Akuma is an old man.
Yeah,
and he's
like
also mellowed out. He's less pissed off.
Yeah.
Now.
I think it's because the Satsui no Hado consumed. Yeah.
So I mean, more like he's got sort of figured out how to put a lid on that Hado, and his beef with Ryu is ironically gotten a bit better.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna call it for the night because I'm just a little bit irritated.
As soon as I'm done with Empire City day, I'll call it.
Because Goken's still alive. Akuma did not kill him.
Kuma's track record for actually killing people has been wildly inconsistent.
Akuma
Just-
does not double tap.
No, he doesn't, even though Raging Demon would have done the job.
Yet, surprisingly, I think everyone who's been hit by it somehow survived. Bison, I mean, Gil, he got resurrected.
I mean, hell.
Ryu,
Hell. Oh, Heihachi straight up no-sold the Raging Demon.
Jesus.
yeah. Bison, he got better.
Yeah, Bison could just... Bison's soul is insanely durable.
Yeah, so durable that he still survived 6. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, okay, Kai. I wouldn't say Kai. I mean, his mind is still kind of screwed up, and he's pretty
Given
much a
after
different
what?
person.
Yeah.
But he's
Even
still
which is-
Bison.
Yeah, which is kind of somewhat evident with the sudden change in voice cast for him in 6 Japanese, anyways.
Yeah, and also the fact of how he acts.
And meanwhile,
Like,
all the English still maintains Gerald C. Rivers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shout
Obviously, it
Factory is
doesn't-
doing a new version of the first 2 Evangelion films on Blu-ray, but they're only putting out 2Ks and they're only putting out the Amazon dub.
No.
Oh,
Means,
the
which
Amazon
means,
dub over
no.
Funimation's.
which means a no fucking thank you from me.
I'll
Yeah,
stick
We
with
have
the Blu-ray.
Funimation discs.
I'll stick with the
probably
Blu-rays
have to
that I
track
got.
down- I would have to track down those Funimation ones, anyways.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're fairly easy to find.
Yeah.
God, there's so much damage off the counter. Let's see. I guess come next week when his med makes a roster for Jump Forces 2.
I would
Sure.
rather
You know what?
not.
Let's do that.
I
Spoiler
don't
alert, there's
own
not
like,
gonna be, half the roster will not be all Dragon Ball.
nor will it all will it be all Bleach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's
Well,
like, I think like J-Star's Victory versus like, I think it was like Dragon Ball and One Piece. They had like 3 characters.
We'd have
to
to
rep
look
that
at
season.
who they got in the first game before
And
we
then we'd have-
discuss this whole shindig.
Yeah, we'd have to figure out roster size as well as some rules, like, so that we don't go overboard on some, so that way, everyone is fair treat, but, also get the new heads. Also gotta figure out what is a shonen jump.
Yes.
Because, some people will say certain animes are shonen, which they're not technically considered jump. Or at least not anymore.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, well, it's like
I did
Shonen.
shows.
Shonen Jump is literally just a magazine too. It doesn't really, it really doesn't matter. Because if something can be shonen and published in something that isn't Shonen Jump, something
Yeah, I know,
cannot
I
be
know, I know
shonen
that.
and be published in Shonen Jump. So
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean here. But you get what I mean, like, we have to figure out what belongs to Jump and what isn't.
yeah.
So we're gonna have to look at the other Jump
Alright.
crossover games as well.
So, that'll be it on my end. And next time on Sonic Unleashed, I will be going into Shamar Night stage. So until then, I'll see y'all later.
Yep.
Till
Well,
next time. Bye.